Konnichiwa. I think I'm just gonna start and see how this goes, rather than restarting the stream now. But yeah, my bitrate is like in the red or yellow literally all the time, and it's telling me I have 12% dropped frames now. But I'm not buffering at all? According to like the... I'm watching the stream on my phone and it looks fine. So I'm like, what the hell is going on? Has it buffered for anyone yet? Or is it fine on your guys' end? No, it's fine? I guess I'll just keep going with it then. That's interesting. That's fun. Well, if the stream crashes, we don't really know why, but it won't be completely unexpected. Hello everyone. Hi. How are you? Konnichiwa. I hope you all have had a good week. It is Friday. I've had pretty good few days. Did I turn on the... Yeah, I did turn on the captions, okay. Just want to make sure. Yeah, I've had a pretty good few days. I got a work hold, which turned out to be a blessing in disguise because I've been really exhausted lately, and I really needed some time off. So it was incredibly nice to just have a few days to do whatever I wanted. Watch video games? Watch videos and play video games on the couch. Eat some good food. Rest. Yeah. So that's been nice. My mom also made the cocktail I described again. A cocktail I described a while ago, where that was the stream where I started late because I was drunk, and then I was still drunk by the time I started the stream. I have that again, but I'm pacing myself this time because I've learned from my mistakes, and I don't want to suffer like that again. So I will do my best to stay sober during the stream. But yeah, how is everyone? Hello, Kit. It's interesting because the auditory version of like your leg falling asleep, first I was like, nice sounds of the world are dead to me, and then it was like, whoosh. Nice. Yeah, it's literally saying it's dropped like over 20% of my frames now. And the bitrate is in the red, but it's like also around the normal number? Because I set my bitrate to like, I think like 4,500, and it's like ranging from like 3,500 to 4,500 or to 5,000, which is like completely normal. Maybe it's just a glitch in OBS, maybe, because I know there's a new version I need to update to, and I haven't because I'm lazy / scared of updating software. So I probably just need to do that. It's probably just a error in calculating and displaying issues with your stream, but your stream is actually fine. I'm sleepy. That's a mood. I slept in... There was like one day this week where I didn't sleep in until 10 p.m. 10 a.m. Not 10 p.m. 10 a.m. 10 a.m. I didn't sleep through the entire day. I swear. I swear. I promise. Oh. Yeah, I've been exploring the chasm a lot in Genshin. I've done some Shadow of the Colossus. I finally got past the 9th Colossus, which, oh my god, that took so long. The first time I tried to fight it, like, I looked up a walkthrough partway through because I was so confused, but still, even after that, like, I was fighting that thing for an hour, and I only ever got it down to halfway and then died. Like, I didn't kill it. Then I finally, like, looked up a video tutorial the next day, or a couple days later, and was able to beat it, but it still took fucking forever. That was not my favorite boss fight. But yeah, we're not here to play Shadow of the Colossus, though. We're here to play Genshin. Specifically, we are going to do a little gacha first, but then we're going to do a story quest marathon, which I want to say I've done a couple of these before, but I think it was really just one that I stretched across multiple streams. Basically, when I get really, really behind in my story quests in Genshin, I do streams where I just do as many story quests in a row in one sitting as I can stand before I, like, fall asleep and die. um, so yeah, that's what we're doing today. Technically, you don't actually need to. They aren't quest gating the current event this time around, so you don't need to do the story quests in order to do the event quest. But it says it's like strongly recommended for the full experience or whatever. So I'm like, whatever, fine, I'll do them. I did Kokomi's earlier today, and I think today we're gonna do second part of Raiden Shogun's and also Ayato's. Sorry, Ito and Yai, you aren't plot relevant enough, I guess. Oh, you wasted your resin on Ajda. Oh no, oh no. Did you at least get, like, the reduced resin cost for him, though? Because at least it's only 30, if so, that you wasted. Caught myself before I collected. Nice, good job, good job. Alright, let's get into the game. If my scene looks a little different, I did make my model bigger on the screen, just because I was looking back at my VODs and I was like, I'm still a little small. So, and I also, decided, why don't we break out the purple Sealy model for a bit? I've always used the blue one, but the purple one kind of fits my aesthetic more, and I have a purple Sealy in the game, so it just kind of makes sense. As usual, the Sealy is by Jinzi. You can find I think, a link to their Twitter in my credits panel below the stream. It's literally saying 30% of my frames have been dropped. I'm just not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna worry about it. Maybe it'll be normal once I actually have frames. But yeah, like I said, we are gonna do a little bit of gacha first, just a little bit, because I realized I was like 10 away from soft pity. I'm at 75 pulls into the banner, and I have 11 fates here. So within these 11 fates, I should get a 5-star. Not entirely guaranteed. Because this is only enough to get me up to 86. But, excuse me, I, like, started to talk and then coughed immediately on my own spit. Apparently Kit was telling me, apparently nobody has ever gotten all the way up to 90 pulls before. And, like, when people have claimed that it took them 90 pulls to get a 5-star, they went back and checked and it was actually only 89. Which is absolutely wild to me. So we should get a 5-star. Now, I'm not at guarantee. So everybody cross your fingers and pray to every god you know and believe in that I get a Venti dupe, because if not, I will cry, because I'm already sacrificing Ayato to get a Venti dupe. Yeah. So if I don't get a Venti dupe, I will be very, very upset. That's all. I don't know that site. I assume it's a site. What is that? I've never heard of that before. Oh, we're gonna do single pulls because ups the... I forgot the word. Not stress. The... Oh, you know what I fucking mean. Let's just do the pulls. Debate club, great, awesome, great first pull, great start. Fan site that gets users submitted data to track stats like banner revenue. Ah, okay. Oh, speaking of, like, tracking stats and user data and stuff, did you guys see they brought back Tefat Times, which is very exciting. I always thought it was very cute and fun, just seeing all the crazy things that people had done. Though, in it I'm pretty sure they included just, like, a reference to an Apple commercial that they were in, because they were like, oh, one traveler, fought the the Thunder manifestation with an entire Electro team. And, like, that was an Apple advertisement. There were a bunch of people memeing on an, like, Apple iPad or their new chip commercial because it showed somebody playing Genshin on an iPad. Someone did that on YouTube also. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure which one the Teyvat Times was referencing, but God, I fucking love that they've really put that in the commercial. Just, like, with the word immune up on screen and everything. Like, they really did not care at all. Absolutely beautiful. Great job, everyone. Okay, this is going great. This is going good. Oh, no, that's a 4-star. Damn it. Yujin! I've gotten a lot of her. She's at C6 now, which I'm very happy about. It's the guy who fought... It's like the guy who fought Hydro Flying Friend with Barbara. The Oceanid? I almost said Electro Oceanid before, but then I remembered it has an actual name. Under manifestation, which really, I only learned its name once I got Raiden and needed to fight it to level her, because I had not touched that boss since it got added, and I fought it the first time, like I was forced to in the story, and then I was like, okay, this sucks, I'm never doing this again until I need to, and then I didn't. And it was great. Oh, another 4-star. With Sith. Well, Mona could use... I did get a Mona dupe yesterday on Standard Banner, so there's another one, I suppose. A refinement for her weapon. 3-star, come on. Easy achievements to get now? But I don't like it. It sucks. Ooh, please, 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 please. Thank God! Thank God! Everything is good and right with the world. I'm happy. I didn't waste all of my Primo Gems. Thank you. Thank you, game. I love you. Everything is good. I got my C2 Venti. We're good. When you literally just wait... Wait, mate. You literally just wait for a bit and don't attack it and it locks onto you. That's the whole achievement. But then I die. I don't... Boy guy, bitch! Why are you calling him that? Leave him alone! Okay, 1 sec. I'm gonna... Wait, I'm at 19. How do I get 1 more star glitter? No, that's so mean. That's so mean. Okay, now that we've got that... Fuck it. He contains a multitude. That doesn't explain anything. Someday I'll save my star glitters for weapons, but today is not that day. Nice, we just got one of them back. One of the fates back. Obviously, I'm, like, not expecting anything here, but I've seen multiple people, including Kit, actually, get, like, god-tier pulls on this banner with, like, 2 5-stars in 1 10 pull. So, I am kind of hoping. Just, like, it would be nice, you know? I've never gotten that. But not today. At least not right now. We might get another pull by the end of the stream. Yeah. My game seems to be chugging a little. I'm seeing it losing some frames. 1 sec. That's not the options menu. How about... Oh, it's already at 60. Oh, okay. For some reason I thought I had it set to 120 or whatever on PC. But I guess I didn't actually get that option. Or maybe it went away because I'm running 2 models and my computer's shitting itself. Wish it did it as 10 polls instead of which I did it as 10 polls instead of individual ones. Would have been a great screenshot. Yeah, still a great story though. You literally got, who was it? Diluc? I don't remember. And then Ayato in 4 pulls. And then like 2 4-stars right after. Kuching. Okay. Whew. Alright. Alright. Well, if the frame dropping gets to be too annoying for me, I will simply, probably turn off my Sealy model. But is the stream still looking okay for you guys? No buffering? No frame drops? Is OBS just lying to me? Yeah? Okay. It's also showing my bitrate is perfectly stable and in the green right now. And the drop frames is slowly going down. So yeah, I think it was just lying and now everything's fine. Maybe it doesn't know how to deal with still images? I don't know. I don't fucking know. Let's play the video game. Can you do a Bulbasaur here? Yeah, just for you.
Now you shall perish.
There you go. I fucking love A. She's so much fun to play. She's so powerful. I especially like playing her with Kokomi and just turning Kokomi into an electric charged machine gun. Because she like always has her ult up when she's in a party with A. So you can just stand there and deal multiple different types of elemental damage, and it's incredibly stupid. Funny lady go shocks you. Exactly, exactly. Yeah, let's play the video game. So like I said, we're gonna do this one, and this one probably. Sorry you guys, but I can't even do yours yet, and you apparently are not relevant to the event plot, so... Yeah, Kokomi is really good at, like, Hydro AoE applying. I had her, like... I had Kokomi and Mona on a team together for a while, with Yanfei as my main DPS, but once I got A, I swapped Mona out for her, and I'm like, oh, I don't even really need Mona. Kokomi's just, like, way better at that job. Because her thing lasts a little longer. Yeah, I highly doubt I'll end up getting Ayato, because just that's a lot of pulls. I do want him, like, in theory, because he's really fun to play, and I don't have a good Hydro, like, main DPS. I have Child, but his crit ratio is absolutely abysmal, and I have not been able to fix it. So it'd be nice to get Ayato and kind of have, like, a fresh start with building a Hydro DPS. But also, like, I don't have the resources. And also, I really don't, from the few lines I've heard, I really don't like how mean they made him sound in the English dub. Like, he just kind of sounds like a jerk in a lot of lines. And but, like, I don't want to switch the language I play in because I really like some other characters in the English dub, and I like being able to have the same lines both in text and audio because it just helps me understand better. So I don't know. I might just, like, hold off and, like, not really try really hard to get him this time around. I might hold off and see if they redo any of his lines. Like, the VA, to be clear, the VA is fine. He's doing a good job. I just think the direction and the translation in the English dub could use a good deal of work. But we're not doing that right now. We're hanging out with A, so let's do this. He's an easy build. You don't want to farm. If you don't want to farm new domain, then Forset Glad is best. You probably have plenty of backup pieces for those. Yeah, I probably do. I don't like to borrow from other characters though, because then I forget, like, what was on who, and I get really confused. So I try to just make all new pieces for everyone, which is probably why I'm so low on resources literally all the time. I mean, usually I have... Okay, I either have so many artifacts, like, this is completely full and it doesn't let me pick any up, or I have, like, nothing usable. Or both, honestly, because I just have so many locked 5-star pieces that I'm never actually going to use, but they're locked so I don't see them as an option to feed to other artifacts. So I'll have like my artifacts menu will be like 1400. I'll be like, I don't have any artifact food. And then I go, our artifact farming, the game's like, you don't have any space. I'm like, what do you mean? I don't have any artifacts. But I do. I do have them. Where was I supposed to go? I know I'm a monster. I know. I'm supposed to go to the Adventurers Guild. Okay, that's not what I expected. Oh yeah, I also haven't done the Archon quest. Don't worry about it. I'm waiting until I finish all the Chasm quests. I have 500 artifacts? What's wrong with you? How do you ever build anyone? I feel like you get more resin than me, I feel like. And I don't understand how or why. But it's not fair.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
I mean, it could also be that, like, half the time I don't even use my resin. But, you know.
Recently, the Adventurers Guild has received an unusual commission, and after careful consideration, we believe that...
Is volume good, by the way? It should be. I didn't change any settings, but just want to make sure.
The Traveler would be the most suitable candidate, right?
Indeed, as ever. I will spare the pleasantries then. May I ask if you two are available to help?
Of course, that's what we're here for.
Well, let me go over it briefly. Our client for this job is the Yashiro Commission. Apparently, Rift Towns are attacking the roots of the sacred Sakura nearby Mount Yogo in great numbers.
Yeah, actually, I'm out. Sorry, you'll have to find somebody else. I just, like, don't fight Rift Hounds on principle. I hate them.
Rift Hounds? On Narukami Island?
Yes. We are not sure where exactly these creatures come from. But this time, they are attacking in alarming numbers with great aggression and a clear target.
Apparently there's Rift Hounds in Mondstadt now. Like, around Wolvendom, I saw somebody say. So I've just been kind of avoiding Wolvendom for months, like giving it a huge berth. Whenever I'm in the area, I'm like, I'm not fucking running into that. I'm not dealing with that right now.
The sacred
Half the time I don't even have a healer because I run a full Geo team.
I trust you are aware of this already?
I'm hazy. No, I believe I understand.
Good. Then you can see that this case is very urgent indeed.
Is the Tenryu Commission aware?
Yes, and they are already taking action of their own. However, given that the sacred Sakura's root system is vast and complex,
the frame drops.
and faced with the unpredictability and scale of the Rift Hound's attacks, they are finding it difficult to defend against them.
I haven't seen any and I go there for rocks? Huh, interesting. Maybe it's just like one small place that they spawn. Or maybe that person was wrong. I don't know.
Their main priority is to protect the civilian population, so they are actively looking to cooperate with all other available forces to eliminate the monsters. The Adventurers Guild is one of the key parties assisting the Tenryu Commission with their work.
What are these
But so
options?
far, the combined efforts to combat the Rift Towns has failed to substantially ameliorate the situation.
Time to make some whelps yelp, or I'll send these pooches packing. I like that one.
You have our deepest gratitude. Your confident response puts me far more at ease.
That's good.
I will mark on your map the areas
I think
where
anyone
Rift
else
Town
would punch me
appearances
for
have been
it.
recently reported. I hope you won't encounter too much trouble overcoming them.
Relax. We'll be back before you can say Ad Astra Abyssosk.
I love how nobody in this game can agree on how to pronounce Abyssosk. Abyssosk. Abyssoski. You hear all of them.
Sakura's in danger again, huh? Who'd have thought?
Let me let her stop talking.
Keeping the sacred Sakura safe was Kazari's greatest wish, and now these mangy mutts are trying to destroy it. Time to teach him a lesson.
Oh yeah, remember when I was doing the Enkanomiya event quest and there was a line about everybody shut up, I'm talking. There was a line about another masked shrine maiden. I don't want to lose another masked shrine maiden. I finally remembered that that was Kazari. I just like completely fucking forgot about her. I felt so bad when I remembered.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Also, I'm sure everybody's done this, but I was bored the other day and I went through this dialogue, and it's funny. To meet the demands of the adventurers from all over the world, I use a special tool to teleport myself and my work in multiple places simultaneously. I love to teleport too. Oh dear, you actually believe that? She just straight up lies to you. She's trying to make a joke, but she says it too seriously. It's Hot Rock God Man. Yeah! Yeah! He's here. Also, hi buddy! Hello! Did you get good gacha? Yes! Actually, oh my god, I just remembered. I forgot to actually activate the constellation. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, I got my C2 Venti, which was exactly what I wanted. So I'm very happy. Very, very happy. So now I have, when I use Skyward Sonnet is E, right? Yeah. When I use my E, it decreases enemy resistance to physical and animal damage, which is very good. 170 of my 500 artifacts are level 20. I only keep the ones I think I'd be willing to level eventually and might be useful. God. I can't imagine that. Like, I live like this and I'm happy with it. Whenever I feel the need to level something, there's usually something there. Whether I can just dump a bunch of 1 stars in or I have to go in and scrounge out a few 5 stars, there's always something. But yeah, hi Bunny! Welcome! Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. We are just starting. Whole rows of 4 stars! I also don't use the auto add 4 stars thing. I only go up to 3 stars and then I manually add 4 stars. So that if I, just in case like there's a good one, I can save it. Even though I haven't used a 4-star artifact in like literally a year, but I still save them just in case I get desperate enough. How are you doing today? I am doing very good. Thank you for asking.
There is no escape.
Just obsessed with fully building and leveling every character. Yeah, I would be too if I could figure out how to get as much resin as you. Also, I guess we're playing Shout today. I don't know why. I just happened.
Solidify.
Manually lock 4 stars to the exact opposite.
Allow me.
Oh. I'm gonna be honest, I like briefly played this on PC when the Chasm came out because the game takes like 50 fucking years to update on PS5 for some reason. I was trying to take them, but then before I could, you interrupted me.
Torn to oblivion.
Oh hi. I was actually just about to do that. But you can do it yourself, that's fine.
Wait, no.
Anyways, this is PC. This is PC. But I've been playing on PS5 more recently. And aside from, yeah, when the Chasm first came out, and it was just, the game just updated faster on PC, so I was playing on PC that night. I haven't really played this game on PC in a while, so if my movement is, like, terrible, and I'm just floundering about, that's why. I've completely forgotten the controls. Oh, also, completely random, but I just remembered it because it's blinding me right now. I got a new light bulb for my desk lamp, so my tracking should be slightly better. But now I just looked at it, and now I can't read chat, so I'm sorry.
Oh, it's you two.
Raiden Shogun? Question mark?
It has been a long time. We have not seen each other
that's
since the
definitely
resolution of the Tenryou Commission crisis.
Okay, sounds more like A. It is you, right? You sure made short work of them. That was amazing.
I mean, it would have been amazing if I did it too, but the game didn't let me. I was literally gonna use that exact ult. What brings you out this time?
I'm making early preparations for what is to come.
Okay,
Last
that's
time we
big.
took a walk around Inazuma together, I witnessed the way the world is today. I was finally able to comprehend some things that I had never understood in the past.
Does Kit play Genshin too? Yes. Yes. I started playing it first and convinced them to try it, and then, like, within a week, they were further along than me. It was really scary, actually. myself, like, I don't do the emergency food meme myself much, but like, yeah, everyone's heard of it. Yeah, you were unemployed at the time, so like, what else were you gonna do? That's fair.
Since then, every time I encounter an obstacle in my thinking, I find myself having the urge to spend some time in the outside world.
I need to slow down with this drink. I'm swapping it with my water on my desk, so my water's in front of that glass, and if I reach for a drink, I get water.
Makes sense. You must get super bored being stuck in there all the time.
Might I remind you that I am not here to amuse myself?
It's not iced tea? No. No. It's that cocktail that my mom made like a week ago that was so strong that I ended up starting stream late because I was too drunk to set up. But I'm pacing myself this time, it's fine. Also, yeah, you play a little more obsessively than me. I feel like I want to play games obsessively, especially games like this, but at the same time I'm scared of running out of things to do. I'm like, but if I get all the treasure chests, I won't have any more treasure chests. Completely ignoring the fact that I have like 50 other games with treasure chests in them that I could just play instead when that happens. And so then I like put it off for a while, and so I'm a little slower. I need to just like actually start Breath of the Wild so I can get out of that mindset.
Recently, I have observed a number of changes in the external world from the plane of Euthymia. The most serious of these being the attack on the sacred Sakura by numerous rift hounds. I considered this matter worthy of my attention, so I pursued them, and they led me here, where I happened to run into you.
But the commissions and adventures can deal with monsters.
If the Shogun rather than I were to discover them, yes, perhaps she would have left the situation alone.
I thought she was gonna say something bad might happen, but that's fair.
Why? Because she's just a puppet?
Precisely. According to the rules I designed for her, matters of this nature are to be delegated to the Tri-Commission.
My thing is, I do want to finish everything as fast as possible and have as much content as possible shoved into my brain so I can move onto other content. Fix this like manga. Nice. That's fair.
Rift hounds attacking the sacred Sakura. It brings back bad memories of that terrible disaster.
Oh.
A disaster?
Yes. 500 years ago, a great catastrophe befell Inazuma.
I just noticed she has a little beauty spot right here. That's really cute.
Everything was
I love her
engulfed
design.
in a pitch-black fog, and monsters
love
ravaged the
her.
land. Countless lives were lost, and this homeland that the people had worked so hard to build barely escaped being obliterated entirely. The monsters committed many atrocities on Inazuman soil, and the Rift Hounds were always their advance guard.
I'm the exact opposite. I play it so much, and then towards the end I stop playing because I never want it to end. Yeah, I'm like that, but that towards the end point is a lot earlier for me. I'll get to like less than halfway. I'll get to like 30 or 40% completion of an area, and then I'll be like, okay, I gotta slow down. I got confused and thought you were starting event quest before story quest, so I was like, where's the festival? What's going on? No. I'm doing it the way the game wants me to, which, not the way it's forcing me to, because it's not actually quest gated this time. But the game's like, you should do these other quests first to get the full experience. I'm like, okay. I don't think it really matters, but...
Their duty was to tear open a passage through space with their claws and teeth, and then call in even more powerful beasts.
500 years ago. Ah, Conria.
So you've heard of it, too. That's
kind
an
of
episode of history
might have
that
caused
I
it a
am
little.
loath to recall. Maybe to you, it seems like my response to these creatures was an excessive one. But an excess of caution is not unwarranted in this case.
Guess you can't argue with that.
Since we are both here for the same reason, Let us work together.
Also, I'm not sure I really want to do the event quest on stream because Albedo's there and I don't want to cry on stream again.
From the traces they've left in the surrounding area, there should be many more monsters nearby. All of them must be eliminated.
Paimon feels so safe when we're in Ace Company. Having someone uber powerful on your team kinda makes you feel invincible, doesn't it?
Yep. As someone who always has Zhongli on my team, I sure feel that.
After we've dealt with the monsters, we should ask her to tell us more about Conria.
I don't think we should. That sounds like a touchy subject for her, but okay, whatever. I'll get kind of miffed at games that either don't end or at least don't give me things to work towards with clear ends. Stop playing Cozy Grove for a bit. No, I don't really want to play it because they're adding more things to do. And I'm like, no, I did everyone's story. Let me rest. Time to move on. Oh. Yeah, I like constantly updating games. Like live service games and MMOs like this. Because I just always want more content, more of the same. More new discoveries. Like, I've been playing Cozy Grove more the past week or so. Because I hadn't played it in a while. I'm like, new bugs, new fish, new mechanics, yay! Also, I finally got one of the bears to move on, or pass on, or whatever. Become golden. The postal bear. The first one. Made me happy. What color where?
Sakura takes damage.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Let's follow it. It should be this way.
Yeah, I love the postal bear. He's so nice. I'm looking. I'm looking. I'm looking at it. I assume I'm just supposed to follow this. Whee! Oh god. Also, I feel like I should switch my party since I'm gonna get A as like a trial character. But this one's so fun! I like this one. I know it will end eventually. I know. I don't want Genshin to end, but I mean, they've said they have like, God, how many years was it? Like a 10-year plan or something for it? Maybe just like 5 or something, but it was like a pretty insane number. So it's not gonna end anytime soon. Hopefully, I just hope that they actually are able to finish the story and it doesn't end up shutting down early or something, because that would be the worst.
We are lucky. The damage is not too serious. The Yashiro Commission will be able to nurse the root system back to health.
Because that's always like the danger with live service games, is just if it stops making money, they just kind of pull the plug. I feel like this one, since it's so single player to begin with, they'd probably be able to like make a single player version of it to preserve it, but not every game gets that chance, you know? It's really sad. It's so pretty, yeah. I love this game.
This stuff that's flowing out, is it sap or something? And how come it's glowing?
Also, I like just realized I've been streaming for almost 45 minutes and I've barely started the first quest. This is gonna be one hell of a night.
Huh?
Oh, that's not good. Oh.
What's this?
How terrible!
Could they be dead people? It wouldn't be the first time we'd seen ghosts on our journey.
It would be like the 200th time. Like, why are you still afraid of this?
What? Why would they appear here?
Let's search the area. Perhaps we will find out.
I can't go on like this. Not when the other troops are counting on me.
What happened here? Could you tell us?
Zombies are always scary. They're not zombies. They're just ghosts.
Who are you? What are you doing here? Run quick while you still can. The monsters will be back. And once you're in their sights, I'm telling you, there's no escaping them. We will defend Inazuma until our dying breath.
What exactly happened?
You don't know? Inazuma is engulfed in darkness. Beasts and horrifying monsters are everywhere. They're merciless, ferocious, and they will devour everything in their path. Every last trace of humanity's existence, I tell you. They'll devour it all.
Doing event quest and Ayato has shown up now. I love him. He and Yai are like the same person, but he's better at being wholesome. Yeah, that seems like a pretty good description from what I've seen. Secretly deep down, he is a little bastard man. You're right, you should say it.
But look, none of that seems to be going on around here.
Not right now, but they'll be back. Look, get out of here. Now, there's no time left. The almighty Shogun is gone. So
She's
is Kitsune
literally
Saito.
right there.
There is no one left to rely on but ourselves. I don't know how long we can hold out for. But if we abandon our hope, then we've got nothing left at all.
Don't worry, I'm right here.
See, I told you.
It's the Shogun? You're back. Please, we beg you. You have to help us. You have to save Inazuma. Only the glow of your supreme lightning can dispel this terrible darkness. Please, or the whole of Inazuma will be reduced to a hunting ground for the beasts.
Calm down. The war you speak of is over.
Over? But what do you mean? Shogun.
Look around you. The grass grows green and lush, and a soft breeze blows. This is Inazuma at peace, as you will no doubt remember.
Even more upset about the English for his Ito voice line because the impression is so different. And Ayato's personality with Ito is just such good chemistry. Yeah, I'm like, the weirdest part about that line is like they've set them up to have like a really interesting and funny relationship. And then they're just like, oh yeah, Ayato fucking hates him. Like, what? Excuse me? No, he doesn't. They're friends. He's really fond of him.
There are no monsters, nor is there anything else here that could threaten your life.
What? But how? Just moments ago, they were everywhere.
Also, this is like giving me chills because the other day I watched like a documentary or like an episode of a documentary show with my mom about, I think it was like Unsolved Mysteries or something. But it was about like ghosts in Japan, and they literally talked to the ghosts exactly like this, like telling them it's over, it's okay, I'm here. It's just interesting. This is getting sad, what the heck? It's a Genshin stream. What do you expect? This game is heartbreaking. I get the I've only known Ito for 5 minutes, but if anything happens to him, I'll kill everyone here in the myself vibes. Yeah, exactly.
I saw them tear my
He
comrade to
really
shreds
loves
with my own eyes.
him.
Hey, calm down. Everything's fine now.
This game is sad, you mean tears could possibly be shed? Oh, Bunny. Bunny, you have no idea. You have no idea. Oh, this game. I was talking to Kit today. No spoilers. I can't really give any spoilers because I haven't finished the Chasm questline, but there's a character in the Chasm, in the questline, who I've never seen a character with more death flags in my life, and so every time she shows up, I'm just like, God, you're gonna break my heart, I know it! Why? Why are you making the mistakes you're making? The decisions you're making? Yeah, a lot of side stories and area quests are really touching. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, little side characters who will like, really leave an impression on you and make you very emotional. Why would they do that? Because they're good at story writing and storytelling, and that means being mean. I can neither confirm nor deny anything regarding Zhichong. Please don't. I want to experience it organically, regardless of whether she lives or dies, even though I'm pretty sure she's gonna die, but that's just me.
Huh.
I just want to see pretty
I
game.
think I understand. Almighty Shogun, you saved Inazuma.
But see, that's the sadness of it is part of the beauty, I feel like. I feel like the prettiest areas in this game are the ones that just feel like they just like have a really sad and haunted atmosphere. Like Enkanomiya and Tsurumi Island and the Chasm.
Yes, we were right to place our trust in the Almighty Shogun. As long as the Shogun is with us, Inazuma will last for an eternity. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, thank you.
What's wrong with him?
Go into the light. Is he disappearing?
He's gone.
Paimon can't even begin to understand what that was all about. But somehow, Paimon feels all sad and hopeless.
If I am not mistaken, what we just saw was a samurai's memory that was buried in the land. The sacred sakura can absorb and purify the filth in the ley lines. After the Rift Hounds attacked, some of this filth leaked out through the cracks in the trunk and formed a physical entity.
You can just say it's a ghost. It's okay. I can't. I am like most of the way through a glass of gin. I can't take technobabble. I can't. I'm assuming for main quest stuff, there's more executive control with already planned out storylines, while the smaller quest lines have more opportunity to make a nice and closed, flesh out story. Yeah. The quest line, the side quests, since they're so like self-contained, there's a lot of opportunity to really make a really touching little story that really sticks with you for a while, which is very nice. The face your model made when you said you could just say ghost was so funny. I didn't see it. I'll have to watch the VOD.
An entity formed with strong filth would be highly aggressive. But when purified, it presents in the form of a memory.
So ghosts.
Purified filth quickly dissipates and will be absorbed by the ley lines shortly afterwards. In other words, it cannot exist for too long.
I see. Same thing happened to Dusky Ming.
So
Ah.
the memories of the ones that died are all appearing at this moment?
Yes. That soldier was one of the many thousands who made the ultimate sacrifice. What he was describing just now was precisely the disaster that happened in Inazuma 500 years ago.
You mentioned that the Shogun was absent.
Yes. Inazuma was facing many great crises at that time. Some were local in origin, while others came from the now fallen kingdom of Kanria. The disaster in Inazuma caused me great concern. I felt that I had to step in before it was too late, otherwise it would spread to all of Tevat. But my friend, Kitsune Saiku, reassured me that I had nothing to worry about. She would shoulder the responsibility of protecting Inazuma and mobilize all forces at her disposal to combat the threat.
She said that, but
I could tell that, although neither of us acknowledged it, we both knew that the road ahead would likely end in tragedy.
So, Inazuma was attacked at the same time as when the disaster happened in Kanria?
Indeed. Countless monsters suddenly appeared throughout all of Inazuma. In the end, Kitsune Saigu sacrificed her life to protect the people. I never had the chance to see her one last time. But I would like to believe that she kept her promise to me until the very last. But even then, Inazuma was left more devastated than we could have ever imagined. Those terrible tragedies left great wounds that are still felt to this day, both on the land itself and in my heart.
God, her voice acting is so good. I'm like, if I think too hard about it, I'm gonna start crying too. Yeah, some environments, oh my god, so fucking good. Yeah, music as environmental storytelling. Storm Terror's Lair. Just 2 words, Storm Terror's Lair. Music as environmental storytelling. There you go. Yeah. And yeah, Enkanomiya. Yeah, I Actually, like, as soon as I get out of this cutscene, I will show Buddy, Enkanomiya and the light tower. It's so insane. It's so insane!
Hey,
I wish I could show off Tsurumi Island, but it's just not the same when you've done all the quests and it's not all foggy and stuff anymore. The music is still there, but I feel like the vibes are kind of lost, you know? Man, I miss Tsurumi Island back before you fixed all their problems. I liked it better when they were struggling. Is this the loss that Yae Miko mentioned?
Yes. For the longest time, I couldn't bring myself to face the pain of that loss. All my martial might was in vain. Though I could conquer Tatarigami and vanquish monsters, I was helpless against the ravages of time, powerless to keep the ones I cherished alive. But after my clash with human ambition, I thought long and hard. Now I realize I cannot fixate on the past forever.
Yeah, Dragonspine also has that vibe, definitely. There's some really good songs in Dragonspine that just, like, give me chills every time they come on. So you're no longer stuck in the past?
When I traveled around Inazuma with you, I caught a glimpse of how the nation has progressed over the centuries. A glimpse of human potential. Everything far exceeded my expectations.
It just occurred to me that since I'm doing this quest, I'm gonna have to do a boss fight, because I know there's a boss fight at the end of this quest. At least I'll finally have the boss unlocked!
Moving forward inevitably invites further loss, but also new encounters.
Yeah, Liyue has, like, there's two melody themes in Liyue that just fucking make me lose my mind. They're so good. There's the Qingyan Peak theme, which there's a couple different versions of it that play in the game, and then there's the oh, I can't remember what the name of the area was, but there's the other one that plays in a few areas that just makes me cry every time because it's so pretty. I don't want to attack anything because I don't want it to stop.
Just think of that soldier. Despite all the losses he had experienced, he still chose to keep fighting for the sake of moving forward.
One Electro character in Cryo for taking down Electro Shield. Wait, you do need Electro? Okay. Julian Karst? I don't remember if it plays there or not.
All those who sacrificed
Salterai,
themselves
or however
back
the
then
fuck you say it.
gave their lives fighting.
It's not the
for
only
a
place it
future.
plays, but that was the first place I heard it.
But perhaps the future they were hoping for is not the eternity that I once strove for.
It's the one that goes like da 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 da. I can't sing it. I can't sing it. But it's so good. Oh, that's what being human is about.
As Inazuma's god, it is high time I honored their wishes.
Auto kill move can be guarded if you break this thingy that you need Electro to break. Okay, okay. I'll probably bring either A or Kuching then.
Warriors of the past, who spilled your blood on this land, your noble souls now rest in this earth.
Probably be better to bring A so that my main DPS can be Cryo.
I will never forget you, and all that you did for Inazuma.
He's taking all this pretty hard.
Come on. Let's keep investigating the damage to the sacred Sakura.
Man, this sucks. The first part of her story quest was just like, oh, A's fun day out. And now it's like, A has an existential crisis. Yeah, she's having a moment. Oh right, I was gonna go to Enkanomiya. I was gonna go to Enkanomiya. Why am I scrolling through Inazuma? I mean, I guess I can get there that way, but it's a lot faster to just do this. Okay, you get You get more of the effect if it's from a distance, I feel like. It's more striking that way. I don't remember if it's daytime or nighttime in mine. Looks like it's nighttime. There's a guy there. Fuck. There's a monster there. Fuck. Okay. I will go here to change it, but then I will go further away so you can get the full effect of how beautiful this area is. Enkanomiya is just like one of my... This was like one of my favorite arcs in the game, honestly. Just because the vibes were so... haunted. I can't describe it any other way. Wait, that's day? No? Oh, I guess it is. I guess it was. I haven't been here in a while. Like, once you finish all the quests and get all the collectibles, there's literally nothing to do in Enkanomiya, so I haven't been here in like a million years. Okay. So let me go back here. And... yeah. Let's... Excuse me, Xiao. That's not the hide character button. Yeah. Yeah. This is one of my favorite areas in the game. It's so insanely gorgeous. And just the wind up to, like, getting up to this point even, because you first, you enter, like, around here. And this is the first thing you see when you enter the area. And the music, yeah, the da 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 da. It's so fucking pretty. This is literally the first thing you see when you come out of like this long winding hallway of ruins and overgrown shit, and then you see this. It's like, it's actually like very similar vibes, at least in my head, to like the beginning of Elden Ring. There's a moment, not that I've played Elden Ring, but I've seen streams, where you walk through a set of doors and there's a view that's like as breathtaking as this. That's exactly what it reminds me of. God, I love this area. I love this area! I love this game! Okay, back to the quest! Back to the quest! Ugh. There are blackberries in the bottom of this drink, and I'm scared to eat them. I genuinely am afraid. WoW also did a similar thing? Ooh. Like World of Warcraft? I should look into that. Because I really don't know anything about that game. I want a close-up pan? I'm fighting Rift Hounds! You're too late!
Leave them to me.
Oh, wait, I literally can only play her! No! It's actually mine, too! She has the fucking catch as her weapon! It's not even a trial one with better stats! Oh no! Mine's pretty good, though, so... Still, she has a fishing spear! Come on! Oh my god, there's more of them. I want to read chat, but I have to fight Rift Hounds with one character who's not a healer.
Illusion
I didn't build her for this.
Now you shall perish.
She's a fucking support. Ah! Okay. I'll do a close-up pan after this. That's what you asked for first? I'm sorry, I didn't read the message closely enough. I'm sorry. Cryry. That was quest day, she had fancy spear? No, I'm pretty sure that was the catch. I'm pretty sure. But maybe I'm going insane, I don't know. Are you feeling okay?
Why would you ask that?
Well, usually you'd pull out your sword and swish! Vaporize them all in one go, no?
Well, to be fair, Paimon, she was solo, and she kind of needs teammates for her energy recharge buffs to work.
You are unduly concerned. I'm simply conserving my energy.
At least I'm pretty sure that's how she works. I don't fucking remember.
Although I have some understanding of the situation already, it could take an unexpected turn at any time. I must be prepared for anything. If there are more formidable monsters lying in wait in this area, I must make sure I have the strength to face them.
Ah, makes sense. Spoken like a seasoned shogun. The roots seem pretty badly damaged this time. We definitely need to tell the Yashiro Commission about this. Hey, the same light is leaking out again.
Is it the same situation as before?
Furuyama? Is that you?
She knows him.
Almighty Shogun, what brings you back so soon? I thought you were off fighting a battle in a distant land.
Fighting a battle in a distant land? Sounds like this guy's talking about 500 years ago, too.
Allow me to introduce Furuyama. He is a tea master and a member of my retinue. Though blind, Furuyama is unparalleled in his ability to appraise tea. He brews some of the very finest tea in all of Inazuma.
I want tea now.
Your Excellency, you shower me with praise undeserved. I have simply had the good fortune to be in your Excellency's presence long enough to become acquainted with all the skills that are required of me.
I like this guy.
It sounds like the Almighty Shogun has brought a guest. I'm afraid I'm unable to serve you any respectable refreshments on account of the current situation. But please, sit and rest.
On account of, you know, me being a ghost.
After all, it's quite a mess out there.
I know that's not what he meant, but...
What should we do?
I want to learn more about the past, or... Are these different or the same? Ghost tea exists? Please elaborate. I want to try it. Let's go along with what he says.
Oh, yeah.
I see. So...
Wait, I shouldn't have picked that.
This far already.
I thought he was gonna say I'm unable to serve you any respect. Honestly, me too. Me too. He just drinks in the ghost life, you know. Okay.
Most of the residents in this neighborhood have already
I think
escaped.
both dialogue
They
options
wanted
were the
to take me
same.
with them,
Neither
but
of
it
which
seemed
I
rather
wanted.
pointless to me. So I decided to stay. And now the Almighty Shogun is here, I have even less reason to run away. Imagine if this was something that even the Almighty Shogun was powerless to resolve. Where could I possibly run to then?
How come you're not panicking?
People flee out of a desire to live on. And the desire to live on stems from a feeling of having unfinished business in life. But me, I have no such thoughts, and I have no regrets. The Almighty Shogun often speaks to me about her dreams over tea.
Aww.
Just listening to her stories. I've been blind for many years, but her vivid descriptions took me on a splendid journey to all the most beautiful places in Inazuma. Over time, I've come to understand her mindset. Quite the romantic at heart, a true dreamer.
Cute.
One thing she always says is, good things don't last forever. Everything changes, fades, disappears completely over the passage of time. And so, people must make the most of the life they have, seize the chance to enjoy it while it lasts, and have no regrets in the end.
Yeah, it doesn't fit the definition of eternity at all.
So you see, as bleak as things may be now, I have experienced
picture A
countless
being like that.
wonderful things in life, and have no reason not to be satisfied.
Perhaps you are right.
It won't be long now before I have to say goodbye to the Almighty Shogun for the last time. What a pity. I'll never get to see what Inazuma looks like after the Almighty Shogun rebuilds it anew. But I suppose it doesn't matter. Everyone says that Inazuma has turned dark now. But to me, it went dark a long time ago.
That's so
Once
sad.
this catastrophe
The
is over,
fuck?
life is sure to spring forth anew. But even if I survived until then, I'd probably be a hopelessly befuddled old so-and-so by then. So, never mind, eh?
Get it? Never mind. Eh?
Oh,
I'm not funny.
Goodness me. Speaking of befuddled, look at me rambling away to my heart's content and forgetting to serve the tea. The almighty Shogun
I'm
comes to
sorry,
visit
I'm not
and I don't
tired
have
yet.
the tea ready. A truly egregious loss of decorum.
Why did you pick such a sad quest? I didn't pick it! The game told me that I was supposed to do this one. Also, my stream's buffering. Why is my stream buffering? Stop it. Don't do that. What the fuck? Why is my bitrate down to 2,000? Hello? Internet? Well, it just went down to fucking 800. Hello? Well, we'll see. It's happening again. It's happening again. No! No! That's not good. It's still red. It's still in the red. Cool. Awesome. Fucking awesome. I love it here. Well, it's already buffering. Again. I don't know. I don't know what to do here. Might just have to reschedule the rest of this for another day. Wait, it seems fine from your end? It's buffering like crazy for me. Let me restart my Twitch app. So it's back up for you guys now? Now it's buffering? Okay. Ugh, internet, why would you do this? My Ethernet cord is plugged in, so I don't know what the fuck's going on. My dad's working, but he said he's not using the internet. A lot of people are having OBS problems lately. That's right. Becky was having a ton of problems the other day. Fuck, I really need to update OBS, probably. Alright, I'm probably just gonna call it here for the night, honestly. OBS more like IBS? Oh my god. Yeah, I feel like... I don't know, I could try... I should probably type this as well, say it. I could try updating OBS, but I don't know if that'll fix it. It didn't for Becky the other day when this happened to her. So it might be best to just end it here and reschedule. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on other than OBS being stupid. It's up to 65% dropped frames. I'm not loading at all so far. Wait. My bitrate's back. My bitrate's back, but I don't... I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. It seems to have passed, but like, obviously there's a huge delay now. Hmm. I'm gonna try restarting one more time. Hello. Are we... Wait, that was still the VOD that I was watching. Hello. Are we... I'm back? I'm back? I think? I'm having trouble, I don't know if this is a VOD. I don't fucking know either. Okay, I think this is the actual stream I'm clicking on. Saribot, why are you turning on emote only and subscribers only? Please don't do that. I'm literally live. No, it's still buffering. It's still buffering. It's not buffering at all for you? You might still be watching the last one, the VOD or something. Or maybe I am. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. It's just endlessly loading for me on my phone. Which... Oh, I do have transcoding now, though. Thank God. Wait, I'm replying to you in real time? I literally can't get it to play on my phone, though. So if I'm having issues and I can't monitor the stream, I don't think I can stream. You know? Like, even if it's working now, if it goes down later and I don't know, that's not good. So I'm thinking I'm gonna call it here and continue all these on Monday. I'm sorry that it has to end like this, that we didn't get very far, but Twitch and OBS are both throwing an absolute fit right now, and I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I will see you on Monday. Thank you for coming by. I mean, this was still like over an hour stream, so I did something. But yeah, I probably won't do any more of this story quest, so we can just pick up right where we left off. I will go ahead and start the event, though. So that kind of defeats the purpose of this, but... it needs to be done eventually. Alright. You're back in? I'm still not! Everybody's saying they're back in, except for me. And, like, if I... Wait. Is it letting me in? Is it after I've decided that I'm going to end the stream that it lets me back in? Hello? I'm moving my model so I can test the delay. Oh my god, it's normal. It's back to normal. What the fuck? Kit, why were you in my Serenity bot? When did you get there? Okay. Twitch and OBS are really messing with you tonight? Yeah! Holy shit! Don't worry about it. Okay, I guess I'll keep fucking going after all, even though I just said for like 5 minutes that I'm gonna stop. Oh my god, uploading this VOD to YouTube is gonna be a fucking nightmare. Because my editing program crashes whenever I try to stitch multiple VODs together. I don't know if it's because they're too long or because they're corrupted somehow. I don't know, but like, this is gonna be like 5 different VODs, and I'm so scared. Whatever, I'm just gonna keep going for as long as the internet lets me, and as long as OBS and Twitch let me. We good? We good with that? Are my captions even going yet? Yeah. They say Carmic absence even going yet. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Great job. Okay. Crisis averted for now. Let's continue.
One moment, I'll just... Where in the world is the tea set?
Can't wait to cry over this quest. Me
I hope
either.
the others didn't smash it to smithereens in their hasty departure.
Can't see a tea set anywhere around here.
Really? But it's always been right by my side. Goodness gracious, what a fool I'm making of myself.
We know where to find a tea set, do we?
I couldn't possibly have my guests fetch it themselves. That would be most discourteous indeed.
Don't worry about it. Take a rest. We'll be back right away.
Almighty Shogun, you're not going too, are you? No, no, no. Your humble servant implores you, not with the war raging outside.
This place is complicated. It's quite unlike the tea house in your memories. Leave it to us.
But... well, okay. I never thought I'd see the day that I need the almighty Shogun to personally collect my tea set for me. I can't decide whether it's a final regret or a final stroke of good fortune.
Where should we go to find a tea set? Having a cup of tea isn't exactly the most urgent thing to do right now, but
Why is A dying?
this lovely
Oh,
old
right.
man from 500 years ago has been through so much, and it makes Paimon so sad.
Because I was forced to
I'm
solo
also
riff
feeling
counts
very
with her.
nostalgic for his tea.
Oh, why don't we go to the Kamisato estate? There'll definitely be a tea set we can borrow there.
Yeah, I'm just keeping, now that I have transcoding after like restarting my stream 5 times, I'm keeping it, I'm keeping my stream on like 160p on my phone, so hopefully that minimizes the amount of internet needed.
And the almighty Shogun! How might I be of assistance, Your Excellency?
I wish to borrow a tea set from the Yashiro Commission.
Oh, sure. I'll fetch that for you right away. Please step into the courtyard and have a rest, almighty Shogun. Oh, and I'll inform my lord about your visit immediately. Ah, and the tea set. I'll bring that here as soon as it's ready.
Does she not have her own
Be at ease.
anywhere?
I'm not here to see Commissioner Kamisato. Actually, I'd prefer to spend this time chatting with the traveler. Please, fetch the tea set at your convenience.
Bunny, that's the pet that I currently have equipped. The purple Sealy. That's the one I have. You could have picked any other than that one. You don't need to do the redeem again. Just tell me which one you want me to switch to, and I'll do it. Dayflower. Okay, we can break out the blue one.
No.
Thank you for that.
I dare
I'm
think of my
sorry.
inconvenience when the almighty Shogun graces me with her presence. I'll deal with it right away.
I gotta add images to that document. Yeah, I really need to do that. At least to... I don't know if I can for FF14 because there's just so many,
not
but
often
for
we have the
Genshin I
chance to
definitely
chat.
can.
I'm sure you must have a lot of questions.
Was it really you that the Tea Master used to serve?
Paimon wanted to ask that too. The almighty Shogun that he described didn't sound anything like you at all.
It was her sister, wasn't it?
I seldom had the time to drink tea. Any free time I had was spent practicing martial arts. So, in the vast majority of cases, the
Yeah.
one he made tea for was the former Electro Archon, who was also my sister, Raiden Makoto. He may
Makoto.
well have had an inkling about there being 2 Raiden Shoguns, but he always acted as if he was completely unaware of it. The philosophy of life that he shared with us just now, that was Makoto's view on reality. She always saw things that way.
So I'm like kind of a little confused with this. So do the people of Inazuma just straight up not know that a while ago their Archon died? Because A just took over and pretended she's the same person? Because nobody ever knew that they were twins to begin with, so they just thought there was one of them. Okay. And it's only the other Archons and us who really know, and maybe a few. I'm just like trying to figure out how many people know that she even died and know that there were 2 of them.
You and Makoto had pretty different views, huh?
Indeed we did. It was the biggest difference between us. In her eyes, the most precious things in this world were dreams. The yearning for a better future held by living beings.
Dreams, or in other words, ambitions. The thing that you literally stole from your people for a few years.
They are similar, but not identical.
Oh?
When you came charging into the plane of Euthymia, I saw human aspirations light up the sky far above in the form of countless stars. This somewhat shook me. Now, it seems like she was right, while I took the wayward path.
Wow. There sure was a lot going on beneath the surface.
Makoto saw a bigger picture than I did. In her view, a dream is more imaginary, more abstract than an ambition. An ambition is a yearning for something material, or a concrete outcome. It is finite in nature, and will be replaced by a new ambition in due course. Makoto was more concerned with the force that drives humans to constantly generate new ambitions in the first place. It is something innate, rooted in instinct. In other words, it is something eternal.
I can't understand any of this at all because I'm slightly tipsy. I'm sorry. It's beautiful, though. Very poetic.
Quite a lot to take in.
To put it simply, Makoto wasn't concerned about outcomes. I didn't understand at the time. How can we say that we are maintaining eternity when things are constantly moving forward and evolving?
Big words are hard. Yeah, that too. That too.
I suppose what it comes down to is the definition of eternity she set out with.
Seems more in line with how humans view the world.
Yes, it does. I always thought that she must have grasped some elusive, arcane wisdom to arrive at the conclusions she did. But in the last analysis, Makoto's philosophy was, on the surface at least, an elegantly simple one. Notwithstanding that it was also the more prudent choice, based on a more mature, far-sighted outlook.
Do you feel you're starting to understand her better now?
You have already witnessed my previous views on eternity. But now, I no longer cling to what was lost. I suppose that means our differences have been reconciled.
Almighty Shogun, I found a tea set. This one in particular should be fit for your excellency's use.
Is her sister evil? No. Opposite, actually. She was a better, nicer person than A here. And A was kind of the villain for a while, though she didn't mean to be. But her sister is dead, so.
It's quite beautiful. Thank you.
You are too kind. A humble servant such as I does not deserve the gratitude of the Almighty Shogun.
It's all good, sir. She's actually pretty chill.
She's actually pretty chill.
Let us return.
Cheers.
We ought not keep Furuyama waiting too long.
Yeah, it's, like I said, it's sad. It's all really sad. Oh, I also want to show off how nice I'm just gonna on purpose ignore the quest area because I want to show off how nice the purple wings look on her. See? They match her so perfectly! I mean, they were straight up made for her pretty much, so. But oh, it's so good. Oh, he's gone.
Where'd he go? He wouldn't have gone looking for a tea set himself, would he?
Wouldn't put it past him.
Or perhaps the ley lines did not have the power to sustain him for very long. As was the case with the memory we saw earlier.
So So we won't get to drink his tea? We didn't even have a chance to say goodbye.
Oh, bye, Mom.
The information held in the ley lines is complex and disorderly. The fact that we were able to meet him to begin with was a miracle of fate.
Let's make our own tea.
Well, this chance won't come often, and we do have a tea set. Perhaps I should try my hand at making us a pot of tea.
Aren't you, like, really bad at cooking? I'm scared.
I've watched Furuyama brew tea on many occasions. I doubt I should have any major problems doing it myself.
I don't know about that. It's probably fine.
The tea is ready. Please give it a try. So many thoughts were racing through my head as I was brewing it.
If only there was a tea-making minigame.
I'm not sure how to explain it.
You don't need to. I understand.
You're right. But the things we've seen today have brought back many memories for me. I've been reminded of many people, too. Kitsune Saigu, Makoto, and all the other friends who I watched pass even further back. Back at the Yashiro Commission, I kept the conversation reasonably lighthearted. But now, I'd like to broach a heavier topic, if I may.
This isn't already heavy? Bro!
The events of 500 years ago not only robbed me of my friend, Kitsune Saigu, they also took Makoto away from me, for good.
She died in that disaster too?
All our friends are gone? Yeah, basically. That's the case for many of the Archons.
Yes. She went to Conria alone, without telling me.
And for context, A is the youngest Archon. She's the youngest of the gods. So just imagine how the older ones feel.
Unlike me, Makoto was no martial artist. Whenever similar crises had arisen in the past, I was always the one to face them in her stead. But this time, the circumstances were so grave that Makoto had no choice but to leave me behind. Or perhaps it was more that she went ahead of me, put herself in front of me, so that I would remain hidden. In any case, by the time I realized what was happening...
Makoto had already... Real Zhongli followed you. Thank you. I appreciate it, sir.
Yeah. It was too late. I arrived only in time to hear her dying breath. She had already lapsed into unconsciousness by that point, so all I could do was enter into her mind. As far as you're concerned, it would be somewhere similar to the plane of Euthymia. It was there that we bid each other a final farewell. I cried bitterly. Even in those final moments, I couldn't understand her actions.
Damn, A-Sad. Yeah! Yeah, I didn't quite expect this quest to be as heavy as it is. I'm gonna be honest.
Why did she go to Conria first, and not I? Why did she keep me in the dark about it? Was it to shield me? It was there and then that I resolved to pursue eternity. As a testament to that decision, I saved her realm of consciousness just before it collapsed completely, and brought it back to Inazuma.
That's quite a story.
When I returned to
Oh,
Inazuma,
thank you for the hydrate. Thank
I
you,
was shocked to
Mr.
find that a
Zhongli,
great
sir.
sakura tree had
Drink
appeared
us,
on
man,
Mount
this
Yoga,
wine!
the tree that you know as the sacred sakura.
I've already had some gin tonight, so I might just stick with water. But thank you. Appeared?
That's exactly what everyone back then told me as well.
Huh.
That it had existed since time immemorial. They were so matter-of-fact about it, and couldn't at all understand what I was so surprised about.
Actually, with the amount of time that, like, with how much Zhongli talks about Osmanthus wine, I, like, really want to try it. I, like, don't know what it is, but I want to try it. That or Osmanthus tea, which I actually, like, see at the grocery store all the time. I should get some sometime, see what it's
No one
about.
questioned it. And yet, its presence contrasted so starkly with the area as I remembered it. It seemed as if I was the only one to have noticed it appear suddenly out of thin air. In the
And
end,
thank you for the stretch.
I simply had to accept that it was a miraculous effect of Makoto's consciousness.
I have been here a while, even though the timer says 20 minutes. I've actually been going for like... Oh god, how long has it been? Not quite 2 hours. Ooh.
With the help of the sacred Sakura,
That's my least favorite thing about restarting,
I was
is
finally able to
losing
overcome
track
the monsters and
of how
quell
long
the
I've been
disaster in
streaming.
Inazuma.
This is all really hard to understand. Kinda beyond Paimon's level.
Over an hour and 30 minutes, yeah. Yeah, I guess it'd be an hour and about 40 minutes, since it's almost 9:40. Simply put, Makoto's power somehow made that tree appear.
Yes. She had such a great love for this land, and for its people. In this respect, I still do not compare to her. I once told myself that I would never speak of these events again. Facing the fact that she is gone is unbearably painful. But even the tea that is most bitter to the tongue, once swallowed, leaves some sweetness in the throat.
Want to get spoiled? If you mean story-wise, I would prefer no spoilers. Yeah. Yeah, don't spoil the story.
And it's
I don't know why I
time
said,
came to
if you
terms
mean
with it all.
story-wise. What would the alternative be? Like, you're gonna come give me some tea, personally? I'll take that kind of spoiling. Give me some Osmanthus wine in person. I know the pain of separation, too.
Oh, while we're on the topic, since you experienced that battle in person...
One day it will come to Switch, yeah. Yeah, not everyone here has been able to play the whole game yet, so I try to keep things vague when I'm talking about the story, at least somewhat. Thank you for another hydrate, though. I appreciate it. Have you seen my brother before?
Brother? I had heard that you were looking for your family. You mean to say that he was somehow involved in the Kanria disaster?
You could say that.
Based on what we've learned so far, it seems so, yeah.
You could definitely say that.
I'm sorry. I wasn't there for the whole thing. By the time I arrived, the worst of the fighting was already over. And also, my mind was consumed entirely with the plight of Inazuma and the fate of those closest to me. So, I am afraid I can't help you.
Oh, well, that's a shame. But it can't be helped, I guess.
I'm beginning to sense a pattern here. Every time we go to a new nation, we solve all their problems. And then we ask the god, hey, do you know where my brother is? And they're like, nope. And I'm like, on to the next nation, I guess. And then I solve all their problems. And then I ask their god, have you seen my brother? And they're like, nope. And I'm like, yeah. That means getting kind of desperate.
Both of you have experienced great tragedy.
I mean, we sort of know where he is at this point. Just maybe not the details.
With this,
We don't
last
know
cup of
why.
tea,
Exactly.
let us honor the Team Master's memory. Thank you, Destiny, for giving us the chance to meet again.
We should go. Let's keep following the traces.
Observe teapot.
Very well.
Oh, I didn't mean to cut her off. Cup of tea has been left for Furuyama. How much did he actually perceive, and how much did he let on? What if Paimon is a god? I know that's like at least somewhat popular fan theory. Some people think that she's like the unknown god, like the one we're looking for. I don't personally believe that, but I think she could definitely be like the lost god of time or something. Or a completely new god that we don't know about yet. There's just a lot about her design and stuff like that that points towards it. And points towards her being a lot powerful than we know, or possibly she even knows. Is this the right way? Where am I going? Hello? Oh, over here. Thank God, the navigate button is always there for me. The god of food, you're right. We've known all along what she's the god of. More of those fuckers. Please don't make me solo him again.
Once again.
No!
Please leave them to me.
I have a healer! Why are you doing this?
Are you sure you're alright? You're scaring us.
Puppet of Celestia? Yeah, that's possible. I just hope that they don't make her evil in the end, because I am quite fond of Paimon. So that would suck. It would hurt my heart.
Fear not. Fighting is what I do best.
But everything in this game hurts my heart, so I wouldn't be surprised. Please, I have a healer! Why are you doing this? Also, I want to see. Yeah, this is not a trial, A. This is mine. This is mine, level 80, with her R4, the catch. Yeah. Yeah, they don't even give you, like, a better one to trial if you already have her. We'll eat her, she's evil. That's true.
Inazuma shines eternal!
Of course there's more of them. Of course.
Illusion
What the fuck?
Are you alright?
Fine.
That's not something that Rifthounds normally do. Don't let this quest get any sadder. I think it's gonna. I hate to break it to you.
Maybe you should leave this one to us.
Don't force it.
My apologies.
Don't worry about it. Just take a breather and get your strength back. We'll deal with the monsters. Look, that's the same light again.
Who have we got this time? Oh, more soldiers.
Where am I? Who are you? Almighty Shogun, you're here too.
Can Paimon even fight? I don't know. She kind of claims that she does, that she fights and she helps. But I haven't seen her do it, I'm gonna be honest.
Are you injured, Your Excellency?
I'm quite alright. Just feeling a little stiff.
We, the Shogunate Samurai, will defend the Shogun until the very end.
She's the 6-star character. Yep, she's the only 6-star. I actually had a dream that she became a playable character.
Let's get them.
And there were like different versions of her with different powers, like there are with the Traveler. And one of them was actually the God of Time.
Don't!
And I was like, yes, my theory is right.
Danger
But it was
is
just
our
a
duty,
dream.
ma'am. If we were the kinds to shy away from danger, we never would have taken up arms to begin with.
No need to worry, Almighty Shogun. When the situation looks bleak, we will draw on the power granted to us by the gods.
Is that a vision?
Oh. No, they don't know they're ghosts. I think that's... Like I said, from that documentary I was watching the other day, I think that might be like a big thing about ghosts in Japan, is they don't know they're ghosts.
It certainly is. I know the gods are omnipotent, and their willingness to grant their power to humans means they have high expectations for us. If the almighty Shogun is in trouble, now of all times is the moment for us to honor that.
Or maybe it's just a ghost thing in general.
So that's
And
how
I happen to
samurai
have-
of that era understood visions, huh?
I happen to have consumed 2 media properties involving ghosts set in Japan recently. Makes so much more sense from Death Parade now. So maybe it is a Japan thing, I don't know. An unwavering commitment to resistance.
Nobody knew where your excellency had gone, and we were starting to despair. But now we've found you. You're right here with us. Just the sight of you appearing before us once more has reignited the hope in our hearts.
Aww.
This hope is the light that will guide us out from the darkness.
Everyone, on me!
Yeah, I love her design.
Huh? Affirmative, but watch your backs.
Protect the almighty Shogun!
Yeah, I'll do that by healing her first.
Evil conquering! Here!
Whee!
Worthless!
And I remember the first time I saw, like, gameplay of Shao before he came out, I was like, what the fuck, that's so fucking stupid, I need him. And now that I finally have him, it's just as good as I imagined. It's just as good as I imagined, just as stupid. Just the jumping up and down is so funny.
It seems like their attacks are finally over.
I've never fought so fiercely before.
Thank you all.
Are you okay? Maybe you should keep resting.
I'm fine. I feel much better already.
Notice how I never took her out in that last fight for story reasons.
You fought phenomenally.
And
It
also
was
because I didn't
truly
need her, really.
awe-inspiring. The monsters will definitely come back. And when they do, it'll be more than a few Rift Hounds this time. Quickly, escort Her Excellency back to Inazuma City, and regroup with the General's forces as soon as possible.
When everyone sees the almighty Shogun safely returning, their spirits will be lifted.
If anything happens to her during the story, I will cry. I don't think she dies, if that's what you mean. I'm pretty sure she doesn't die. So,
What?
should be
What are you
okay.
guys gonna do?
We will stay here and guard against the monsters' advance. We cannot afford to let them get any further. We are brothers in arms. As long as we stick together, we can face any number of monsters that come our way.
We have no business disrupting the reality they're experiencing.
Just leave it to us. Fighting is what we do best. But the almighty Shogun is the only one of us with the power to change the present state of affairs. Only Her Excellency can turn back the tide of despair and lead us onward into the future. No matter what kind of threat faces Inazuma, we will always place our faith in the almighty Shogun.
Thank you all very much. I promise you that I will create a bright future for Inazuma. I should not have left it this late to make this promise. But from this moment forth, know that I shall be true to my word.
Don't worry, Your Excellency. We will never doubt your word as long as we live. With you leading us, we will claim back everything that Inazuma has lost.
Glory to the Shogun! Glory to the Shogun!
Gone.
It's so sad. Your husband Uwu followed you. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Was that a promise to them or a promise to yourself?
It was both. The people's sacrifice has always caused me immense pain. But in dwelling on the tragedy, I overlooked their splendor. The grief blinded me to how brightly they shone in their final moments.
Drink a Samantha's wine. Okay, I'm out of water. Let's see if I can get anything left out of this gin. There we go. Hydrate with osmanthus wine. Real Zhongli? Yeah, we've had Zhongli come redeem Hydrate on 2 accounts now. It's amazing. I'm so honored.
The result being that in the centuries since their sacrifice, I have dishonored their will. You could take the view that whatever I say to them is meaningless, because they are but disembodied memories held in the ley lines.
Not
even
as
so,
big of an honor as when Bald
they
Baby
are due a
Penguin shows
revolution.
up.
I owe it to them, and to all the people who have placed their faith in me to date.
Stretch. I was reading Twitter and Miss Chungli's. That's what social media will do to you. You'll miss celebrities in your midst because you're too busy on your goddamn phone
Well,
playing Genshin.
Paimon thinks that even if it's a few hundred years later, you're doing right by them now. And that's what counts.
Thank you for your comforting words. But this is my basic duty as Inazuma's Archon. And I have neglected it for far too long.
Oh fuck, the buffer is back. No. Is it good? Is it good? Oh, no, no, no! We got so far! We got so far without it buffering! I don't want to end here! Ah! And I don't want to restart again, but I'm gonna have to if I want to keep going because of the delay. Ah! Okay, I'm gonna take a break because I need to go to the bathroom and get some more water anyways. And then we'll see if by the time I'm back from my break, if the buffering has ended and things are fixed. And if so, I will restart. If not, I will end the stream. Okay, we good? And I'll just say that all in chat really quickly too before I go. Okay, let me go ahead and switch screens here. I will be right back in... I don't fucking know how long since there's a delay. Please hold for a few minutes while I try and get the Twitch app to recognize that I've restarted my stream. Come on. You still have transcoding? Okay. Okay, everything looks to be in order. Are we all back? Everyone here? Everyone ready? I'll say go ahead and refresh. I think I'm gonna try and get this one quest done tonight, and then we're not gonna do Ayatos tonight because holy shit, I can't take this for like 2 more hours. We're just gonna try and do the one, if that's all right with you guys. Everyone here? Everyone ready to continue? I'm just gonna trust and hope that... Hold on, let me text Kit and see if that works. I restarted again. I mean, the stream's up. I'm literally watching it. I just want to make sure everybody has returned. I hear? Okay. Okay, awesome. Kit has Eternal Spinny Circle, apparently. Just keep refreshing. Or if you're in the app, restart the app. Okay, like I said, we're gonna try and get through this one quest. We're just gonna try and get to the end of it. I don't think it'll be too much longer, but God fucking knows, this one seems really long. And then we're gonna end it because I cannot put up with this for 2 more hours. I don't want this VOD to be like in 10 different pieces.
I used to think just like that samurai. That I was first and foremost a warrior. And my only duty was to face whatever challenge came my way.
Trying to refresh. Are you in... You can't hear me. You can't hear me. I always do that. Are you in the app or on desktop? Because you might have to restart app. It's really stupid. Okay.
But what Inazuma needs more than a warrior is someone like Makoto. Even though I am utterly unlike Makoto and can never become the person she was, I still need to do the things that she would have done.
Humans are worthy of your trust.
Yes, they are. They are strong and resilient and have much to be proud of. As the Raiden Shogun they revere, I should not be the one to hold them back.
Well said. Sounds to Paimon like you figured things out.
Change will come to Inazuma, and with it, new possibilities. This will take time, but eventually, the future will bring healing to the scars of the past.
Didn't think to close the whole app. Yeah, the app is like... I have to like close it and reopen it a few times every time I start my stream to like get it to show that I'm streaming and give me a stream to click on. It's just really slow with that stuff.
No matter how long it takes, I am committed to bringing this to fruition. This is my promise.
Also, Kit, you've done this quest. How much longer do we have on it, roughly? Because I've been saying I just want to finish this one and then call it a night because this is too much effort to try and keep it going for another 2 hours.
Now that we've dealt with the Rift Hounds, this matter is halfway resolved.
Oh, don't tell me you were only halfway through the quest because she said that.
Escalate for the time being. I will leave the Tenryo and Yashiro commissions to handle the follow-up work, such as investigating the origins of this incident and tending to the root system.
Has she gotten mad yet? Oh, Raiden? No, we haven't seen her yet. We've still only seen A.
Alrighty then, let's move on. It looks calm on the outside, But Paimon bets her emotions must be all over the place right now, huh? She seems to have changed a lot since we last met her. Huh? What's wrong, eh? Come on, keep up!
Unless this is what you mean by Raiden getting mad. Giving her a migraine.
What's going on? Are you feeling unwell again?
My body.
Yeah, that's probably what you meant.
I can't move it. It looks like the situation is more serious than I thought.
We should get you back to the city.
No need. She is calling me. The time has come.
That makes it sound like you're gonna die. Don't die! I promised Buddy you wouldn't die. What the fuck?
Can you help me walk? I need to go to the cave below the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Why is Lumine smiling?
Why? What's in there?
A battleground. One where I shall sever ties with the past and take the first steps into the future.
Make sure she doesn't perish. I hope she won't. I didn't think she would. Okay, now is the time to change party. Change party. Okay, oh, as much as it pains me to swap out Kokomi for Chi-Chi, I need that extra cryo because my main cryo DPS is Rosaria.
Sooner we're done,
It was
the better.
like a split cryo physical. Yeah, this looks like a good team. I'm sure they're gonna give me an A to like trial with, but I can't press the 5 button very well, so I'm just gonna use my own. It's fine. I don't have another good Electro support anyways. Here.
We're finally here. The entrance should be nearby.
I knew there was more to this cave! I fucking knew it!
Whoa! Where'd that Torii gate come from?
Are you alright?
It's getting worse again. But it's fine. I'm about to put an end to it all. This is a place I once sealed off with my own hands. The entrance to Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness. It looks like she will no longer allow me to do with this body as I please.
What?
Huh? What are you talking about? And who is she? Makoto?
Follow me.
Where are we
She's not gonna die! I'm like 90% sure she's not gonna die. And if she does, it'll only be technically. What about the other 10? Don't worry about it!
get sucked into this time? Whoa. This place...
It does look a lot like the plane of Euthymia.
Look! Look over there! It's another A!
We meet again, traveler. This body is an assistant to the one within, but it is also the guardian of the rules. Should the one within wish to stray from the rules, this body shall stand in her way.
Wait! Paimon knows that voice! Is that... the puppet?
You have wandered the realm in my body, and you appear to have grasped the true essence of eternity. You believe your present self has greater certainty than your former self. Thus, you believe your present self is correct, don't you? But have you really been enlightened with new ideas? Or have you been degraded by irreversible erosion? I'm here to show you my answer.
She's taken over.
We are both warriors, and the dialogue we must now have shall be conducted by the blade alone.
What the heck is happening? Don't worry about it. It's really confusing. Basically there's... How do I explain this? A is the Archon, but the Raiden Shogun is a, like, puppet that she made? Yeah, there's like 3 of the same person, basically. Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. This one's good. This one's evil. It's... You know how I said her sister isn't evil? This isn't her sister, but it's a clone of her that is evil. So she does have an evil sister, technically. It's just not the one we were talking about before.
Wait, the atmosphere in here just took a turn for the worse.
And if you want to really make it confusing, this is far from the only character that's in this situation in this game. There's like at least 2 others. Yeah.
Are you alright now?
Oh yeah, I wasn't thinking of that. She basically just like, yeah, when A goes out, she just possesses the clone's body, basically. And she just kind of shoves the clone's consciousness in here, like, okay, I'm taking over now. And the clone is like, I have had it. This is my house. Why are you kicking me out of my own body? It's like when I got cyberbullied in Pixie Hollow as a kid. Somebody followed me to my house and then told me to get out. That's what's going on here.
The discomfort I was experiencing earlier was caused by the Shogun rejecting my continued use of her body.
Speaking of which, Gracie messaged me the other day. Apparently there's a fan remake of Pixie Hollow, so we might be streaming that at some point.
As she indicates,
bring back some
once I
wonderful
started entertaining
memories.
the idea of change, I became hostile in her eyes. But inside a realm of consciousness, I exist independently of her. She cannot affect me in this way. Though she is a puppet, the Shogun has her own consciousness too. When necessary, she appears here to confront me.
I think you've mentioned this before. This is her system to safeguard against modifications to Eternity.
Paimon gets that everyone has their internal battles and stuff, but not like this. It's a bit extreme. Hey, showdown with the Shogun?
Showdown with the Shogun.
See that day.
She has a better weapon than mine! This isn't fair! I should have put in a different character so that I could have a good weapon A on my team. This isn't fair.
No. The Shogun herself is the manifestation of my past ideals. The very foundation stone of eternity. It shall not be easily swayed.
Ominous thunder in the background.
I would not try to change her if it wasn't necessary.
Isn't there any other way? Can't you hack it through or something?
A isn't someone who leaves herself an escape route.
But they both just want the best for Inazuma.
My form is a symbol of supreme majesty, in which has been vested power over all the realm. It is the cohesive embodiment of all that constitutes the Raiden Shogun.
I don't like that voice!
It inherits A's pain, the pain of inevitable loss that comes as she moves forward. So too does it inherit her determination to reach eternity.
Yeah, me and Paimon on the same wavelength.
Every action undertaken is for the sake of resisting erosion.
They both think they're doing the right thing.
Determination, courage, love, hatred. All of these will be degraded and distorted by the incessant flow of time. Only rules shall remain constant for eternity. Those were my thoughts when I created you. Now, they are towering obstacles that I have no choice but to overcome. You wish to make yourself my enemy? I am your past, the everlasting law, the guardian of eternity.
Okay, but why does she have this voice, though? There's no explanation for that.
And I am she who promised a dream to her subjects. Raiden A.
Oh, in the cutscene she gets the better weapon. Maybe I will get it. Maybe I will get it.
In the end, even the proud and mighty only
Nope, I don't. Wait, I have to solo again.
Cleansed of her blood and filth, never shall it shine as brightly as it once did. There is no escape. Strike dead.
Please don't do that. I don't know how to dodge.
Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion.
Damn it!
Sweeps the lands. Shine. Absurd.
I can't attack them if I'm dying. Why does she have so many more stacks than me? I mean, I know it's because she hasn't used her ult and I have, but it's not fair. I'm gonna die.
Shall not fall here.
This is scripted, right? Okay, yes, it's scripted.
There is no
Thank
escape.
God.
Now you shall perish. Lightning falls.
The
Sakura blossoms that once filled the skies
Oh, I
fell
didn't
to
get
the
her.
ground as pitch black rain.
Let me in.
As long as
I wanna
the
hit you.
rainbows glow, the relentless erosion of time will never stop.
Stop healing.
She's completely recovered.
I mean, I know I did it too, but it's still not fair.
Torn to oblivion. A fleeting shadow. Shine down, weak.
I'm not weak. I'm just literally soloing, and you're a boss, and I'm a support character.
There is no escape. This
I
world
bought my
shall
weapon
be
from the
shadow
fishing
flame.
shop.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Stop dodging my
Illusion
ult!
shattered.
Die. What the fuck is a special one?
Shattered.
Oh, is this one? The special illusion is the one that isn't an illusion. Makes sense.
Torn to oblivion. The divine
Oh, thank God it didn't. She didn't dodge. Why is she's healing again?
There shall never be another.
The puppet, you're weak. This lady, you're literally me. Ow! Stop it! I normally have Zhongli with me.
Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape. Weak.
Why do you get a shield and I don't? I'm not weak. You're just overpowered.
Illusion shattered.
This is just unfair.
Eye sweeps the land. Torn to oblivion.
Oh, I healed. I don't like the fact that she still has full stacks and has not used them up. I don't like that. What is she waiting for? She's died like 3 times.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Oh, I got her.
Crumbles before.
Have you finally defeated her?
Probably not. I need to catch up on the chat. This is one of those things you can't win. Yeah, I figured as much. Fight part 2 after more story, yeah. Yeah, there's definitely a second phase.
It appears your martial prowess has not dulled. But how
Which has-
long can your will remain strong?
Some sick-ass animations that I know from accidentally seeing spoilers. Surely the Shogun puppet isn't invincible.
In this realm of consciousness, her existence is tenacious indeed. She was built to resist erosion. Her will is stronger than any other living beings, including you and me.
Then, does that mean this is gonna be a never-ending battle?
Maybe. But I have to prove to her that my present will is no product of erosion. The future I shall forge will be a grand undertaking. One that will be resistant to erosion. If I don't do this, the Shogun's rules can never change. and Inazuma can never move forward. This is my duty. No matter how long this battle may last, months, years, centuries, and no matter how many times we must fight, I will defeat her.
Okay, I got like an hour. What will happen to Inazuma in the meantime?
500 years ago, humanity proved their strength in battle. Here in the present, they rely on their ambition to challenge wayward practices, tear them out like the diseased wood of an old sakura tree, so that new, healthy branches might spring to life in their place. It is about time that I learned to trust them.
But can you bear to leave humanity to go alone? Everyone looks to the Shogun for hope.
I understand that. But if the dreams of which Makoto spoke are true eternity, a short moment for which the Shogun does not exist is nothing to fear. I fight for the everlasting future of Inazuma. However long the battle may last, it is but a drop in the ocean of eternity. I vow to the subjects of Inazuma that I shall one day return. This is my oath. Please, be my witness. During my absence, I place everything in Miko's hands.
But this means that...
Pass on my words.
Hey! She kicked us out! The fuck?
Looks like we got kicked out. Oh, what do we do? Are we really just gonna leave A and the Shogun to keep on duking it out in there forever? She was making sense, and maybe this is the only way to change the Shogun's rules, but still...
Hi, Jethro. You missed a lot. What the fuck is going on? A has no physical body anymore and has to rely on the Shogun, but this cannot be the only way.
Right?
Also, yeah, what happened to her own physical body?
History of rushing into difficult situations.
Is it just gone? Because, like, she made the clone, but presumably she also had her own separate body at the time when she made the clone. This cannot be it. She got rid of it because it's not eternal. Oh god, of course she did. I just realized there might be a reason that Yai's story quest was locked behind this one. I'm beginning to realize why. If it is, this counts as dying. Oh no!
What if she gets too obsessed with winning, and she forgets why she's there in the first place? It could happen, and then she might never leave again.
We're not about to leave her just yet.
Yeah, we should help her out, like we did last time. The quicker she gets through this, the better. Is there any way we can cut down how long she needs to spend in there? Or, you know, help her win the fight?
Enlist Yai's help to barge back in.
Well, whatever. We can't let anything bad
That's all I can think of.
She's in there. Oh, but we also can't get in there anymore. Okay, well, first things first. We gotta find a way back in. Oh, come on, brain juice. Don't fail Paimon now. Okay. Maybe if we both ram into it at the same time really, really hard.
We need to talk to Yai Miko. Room you can't leave until you escape your mortal shell. Basically, yeah, that's the story.
Oh, you're right. Paimon nearly forgot about her.
Room you can't leave until you kill the other consciousness that you're sharing a body with.
Who knows if she really understands these consciousness realm plane thingies more than we do, but there's no one else we can turn to. Alright, up the mountain we go!
Even if she can't help, we were supposed to tell her that she's in charge now. Congrats, you're the Shogun! Oh, it teleported me, thank god. That's nice. Hi, help! And don't make me do your whole quest!
Someone's not in the best of moods. Let me guess. You're all tangled up in another situation and need me to unravel it for you. I hope you realize how lucky you are. If it was anyone else, I don't think I'd have the patience to keep greeting them with a smile after the first few times.
We don't have time for this.
You're always smiling.
That was a figure of speech. Do you understand? Nitpicking my turns of phrase. The sheer audacity.
Paimon, get to the point.
Oh, yeah. Something really big's happened. It's A. She...
Yeah, it sounds weird in English. I like her English voice acting. It just has a feel to it that I really like. She sounds like you can't trust her, but you can, and I like that.
So, A's decided to palm Inazuma off on the humans, while she goes off on her own to fight a fierce battle that doesn't even have an end date.
Also, she sounds really judgmental of everything A does, and it's really funny.
Impossibly stubborn. Jumps straight to the most extreme course of action imaginable. Presumes her sheer will can see her through, despite a near impossible goal that requires nothing short of the very peak of her abilities. Yes, that sounds like A all right.
More just different from the Japanese voice sound. What does her Japanese voice sound like again, if you're able to describe it? I feel like I've heard it before, but I can't remember.
You know as well as I do that she's always been like this.
Or mommy.
Why start fretting about it now?
I don't know why I asked. This duel is more serious than anything up till now.
Rushed into it without thinking.
And also that, yeah.
Well put. Oh, she acts like such a
Or
child
Ade.
sometimes. So you seem to be under the impression that I am able to offer some sort of help? Who gave you that idea?
I feel like for English, they went for that, but mean. And fuck Ada. I knew what you meant. I honestly just thought that Ada was like a different form of Ada. I was like, okay, that's fine. Yeah, I feel like in English they went for that but meaner, and I really like how it turned out. I think it's good. It's a really interesting voice type. Ada does it.
Dumb? She's doing this on purpose.
I don't know why I'm saying that out loud. I shouldn't read that. I shouldn't do that voice. People are gonna ruin my life with that.
Uh-huh. You're learning, little one. But really, the truth of the matter is that I don't know much more about Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness than you do. All I know is that it's the foundation of the sacred Sakura, and from what I've heard, it's a little different from A's plane of euthymia.
Because Raiden Makoto is no longer alive?
Not just because of that. The nature of the space itself is different in some way. But I can only speculate. You're the ones who have actually been there, so you tell me. What was it like?
Not gonna lie, I thought you were saying areya to the character. I don't even know what that means. Where's the banned word redeem? I'm scared. I don't think I don't have one. I don't have one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to let you down. I can add one in the future. Were you just gonna ban Ada? Because that's nice. Ban Ada. Yeah. Oh, helping me keep my clean image. Thank you. I honestly was not paying attention. I was trying not to die.
Anyway, we needn't worry about the details too much. It'll just be a little difficult to explain things later on, that's all. First things first. Follow me to the entrance.
Is it gonna teleport me there again? Fuck, no it's not. It teleported me here. Why is there a... Oh, that's... that beam of light is extending from below the ground. I was like, here? This is the entrance? This doesn't seem right. God. Game wants you to suffer? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's a gacha game, so yeah. Did I go too far? I don't fucking remember where the entrance was. Help! I can't believe I put on Twitter, you must get a shovel and dig! Oh no. What's my best digging character? I can't believe I, like, titled the stream Story Quest Marathon, and, I put on Twitter, playing as many story quests as I can. As I possibly can in one sitting, and I'm only gonna get through one, and I almost didn't even get that! I almost didn't even get that far because I was having so many technical issues. Even in your gacha game, Okami digging minigame, no! No! Oh my god, it's come back to haunt me, you're right. Oh no. Also, where the fuck do I go? Why is... God damn, no, I'm gonna die! Also, A's dying again. Please, Stop! Stop dying. I know you're locked in eternal battle with your twin soul or whatever, but stop. Okay, seriously, where the hell do I... How do I get there? I don't remember. Yeah, the game's stamina meter is a stamina banana. I like that. It is. Onikabuto. That's not, like, important right now, but I want it. I don't actually need another Onikabuto ever again, because I ascended Ito to his final ascension, and it was, like, the most difficult ascension I've ever done. It took so long. I'm like, why do you need this many beetles? You have an entire fucking army. Okay, here we go. I'm like, I get that you love beetle fighting and having battles
Now
with
then,
them, but you
I
don't
always
need this
have my
many.
ways. It's just a question of how crafty I need to be. To the
Not
outsider,
crafty 'cause
the
she's a
realm
fox,
of
get it?
consciousness is a very abstract concept. Luckily, I'm A's familiar, so I can sense her rough whereabouts.
Bug army. There we go. I was scared for a moment because I do have a bug phobia, but those are cute bugs, so that's okay. I like that bug army. They can stay.
In other words, even though I can't pinpoint the exact spatial location of this realm, I can still send you to where A is.
We're just standing in the water.
So,
Just getting
it's
soaking wet.
abstract, but has a location, but you don't know where it is, but you can still send us there. What?
What?
Yes, no need to try and understand it. Let me put this simply. Right now, she is surrounded by chaos.
Yeah, that's real simple, alright.
Everything is turbulent and disordered.
She's a spider?
If you try to force your way in, you could be swept away by a giant wave that
Oh,
sets you
yeah,
down in
she
an
is-
unknown corner of space-time.
She has extra legs, so she is a spider. That's cute. That's cute.
This is precisely why when entering the plane of euthymia, it's much safer if you place your consciousness in a physical object first.
What? Alright, well, Paimon, stay here then. You two can go in.
In your dreams.
Suit yourself. Worst case scenario, all we stand to lose is A. So what's the big deal?
Paimon got it up to here with both
Her
of you.
voice, like, broke.
Fine. Paimon's coming too.
She's like,
Oh. Well, if you're quite sure, then of course. Now, I shall send you on your way. I say.
what is it?
Oh, nothing. It just seems extraordinarily chaotic, that's all. My suspicions have been confirmed. By the way, remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only a strong
Voice
enough
too
will
high,
can
Mon.
prevent you from being swallowed by the giant waves of abstract space. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
Okay.
Well then, the door's open. Hop on in. I'll stay outside and provide what stability I can. I'll be ready to respond if anything happens. I'm placing my god in your capable hands.
I'll do my best,
For
ma'am.
my sake, and for Inazuma's, please. Bring her back.
Rico, you better know what you're doing.
We will not fail.
That's enough chatter. Get to work.
I'm so glad you don't actually have to do... For a moment, I was really scared you had to do her story quest too, in order to get access to the second phase. Oh, this is neat.
Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside.
Yeah, whenever the cutscenes happen,
Only if you are strong enough
like a
can I deliver you to the right destination.
100 times jumping quality. There's one like every quest arc. They They even started fighting, or they just having a staring contest this whole time. Great going, guys. You're doing awesome. My ADHD mind would focus on 30 things at once. Yeah, I think of like everything but my heartfelt wishes.
How can this be? You have returned. But how were you able to get back in? And how come you have not changed at all in all these years?
You've just been staring at each other for years?
This is a duel to remember. It is
Guys!
as if we have returned to the moment when the
Guys!
laws of eternity were first established. Your will today is as strong as it was back then. Over countless battles, not once have you lost, and never have you shown the slightest hesitation. Had I made all enemies of eternity stand against you, you still would not have wavered. For your firm commitment to enforcing the rules, you have my admiration too. You bring honor to the title of Guardian of Eternity. Now these two return once more to this space. An inevitability of fate, perhaps.
It's so confusing, like who's talking in what line.
Then, let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 500 years ago.
Imagine they were just roasting one another for years. I have a feeling that might be what happened.
So you're finally willing to stand back, traveler.
Are you going to put an end to all this?
I'm going to be the start of something new.
Yes!
The time our duels took to fight.
Fuck, I still have to solo!
And fall of nations.
Yes! Oh, it's so good! It looks so cool!
Great enough to vaporize the oceans and turn day into night.
I love how we showed up and we're still not helping because she still won't fucking let us.
And crush dreams.
Hey, you see how I dodged that AoE there? I didn't dodge that one. Never mind. I'm not cool. I'm not good at video games.
I will endure forever.
No, wait, that's just a teleport. Fine. That's not just a teleport! Okay, I have a shield. She can't move. Okay.
There is no
It's fine. It's fine. Somehow she took 1 point of damage at some point. I actually probably shouldn't use my... I shouldn't overuse my sprint and I shouldn't overuse my E because I need Electro. Wait, never mind. I always have Electro because her E makes her always have Electro! It's fine. Ah! Boo, 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 boo.
Transcend all constraints.
I didn't realize the mechanic of that. Ooh! Ah, I'm gonna die.
The will I carry within me will never be eroded.
Never mind, I have a heal, it's fine. It's scripted. It's all scripted!
Illusion shattered.
Oh, she's stealing my ult charge, isn't she? That's why I haven't gotten a single ult this whole time. Well, here's one.
Now you shall perish.
40k. Not my best, but it's something. Die. I did it! We only even had to face the insta-kill once.
This is the end.
I'm assuming that's...
You have won.
Unless the shield thing isn't the insta-kill attack you're talking about. Yeah, that probably won't happen until I try this outside of the quest and I'm woefully underpowered for it there.
I believed you were incapable of transcending the past. But it seems my belief was baseless, and I underestimated your spirit. But a will that cannot be eroded has no way to embrace the future. You need not worry about the future. And you aren't alone. I know your power more than anyone else. Had I relied upon my strength alone, I would have lost this duel for sure. Yet, my reason for fighting redefined my martial prowess and redrew my limits. I now carry the gaze of the myriad of expectant eyes that look to the light in the heavens. And whenever I think of this, I feel something stirring within Muso Ishin. The blade that I inherited from Makoto seems to be trying to guide me, to encourage me. I noticed it also. Just now in the heat of battle, it seemed to unleash a new and unfamiliar power. This power is beyond the limits of my understanding. This blade belonged to Makoto. Perhaps it can only respond
Why
to
is
me
that
with its full
subtitled
power
at just now?
when I truly understand and believe in her.
This has been established for like hours now.
When I clasped Muso Ishin in my hands, I had the feeling that she was by my side once again. It was at once a familiar feeling and a strange one. Makoto barely wielded a blade in her life, and yet her blade brings me closer to her. You have my approval. Your present will is not the product of erosion. I shall no longer stop you from attempting to modify the rules. From this day forth, this body will remain your assistant.
It was that easy.
I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past, but from today onward, you are me. Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon. Likewise, I should not regard you as a mere tool. You truly have changed. I suppose this is what humans call growth. I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform will not change. But as a warrior, I look forward to the chance to fight like this again in the future. Do you say this because you have not yet reconciled yourself with your defeat? It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Have you
Bit of smugness
finished
there.
fighting then? Like, for real this time?
Muso Ishin is glowing.
Hello, A. And greetings, those who have come to bear witness. I am Raiden Makoto, the previous Electro Archon, who failed in my duties and left you all to pick up the pieces.
Makoto?
I'm so happy. You've come so far. I always knew you would make it here in the end.
Just in case you haven't cried yet doing this quest, they throw this in at the end.
I left a
Just in
fragment
case.
of my will in Muso Ishin, so that in the moment that you unleashed its full power, I too would be released. A convoluted way to reach you, but... well, you held such deeply entrenched views at the time that you wouldn't have listened to a word I said. There was no time to wait for you to have a change of heart. Please forgive me. All I could do was find some way to wait until you came to me.
But... you never mentioned this to me.
Everything happened so suddenly. I'm sorry. I've always felt terrible for having to entrust Inazuma to you all of a sudden. I should have been the one to impart these ideas to you, a little at a time, to dissuade you from your pursuit of stillness.
Did you know what was about to happen in Conria?
I had some sense of it. That place was not somewhere that any Archon could afford to ignore. In my present form, I can no longer perceive time. I don't know how long we have been separated before this reunion, and I don't know what Inazuma has experienced in the meantime. But I know that this must have been an extremely arduous journey for you. And I'm sure you must have wanted to shed tears many times along the way.
Don't look down on me.
See? You admit it. It was with this possibility in mind that I left a parting gift for you. Something to soothe Inazuma's pain. Here, take it. Before my last shred of consciousness fades away, it is you who must take the most important step.
Oh, we got another high quality cutscene.
The light turned into a seed?
Do you know, A? I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could
It's
never
back?
repay you in full.
I am
this
so
sacred
fucking
sakura
pissed
will
off
buy
right
you some
now.
time until you are ready to
We're gonna
awaken
rewatch this
and
on
embrace the
YouTube.
new.
We're gonna rewatch this
What
on
do you think?
YouTube
Did it do the trick?
after it's over.
This time, it really is goodbye, A.
Oh, I'm so pissed off right now. No, don't tell me it's buffering again. Don't you dare say that.
Goodbye, Makoto.
It's good now? Okay, 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 okay. Please. Let
so
me.
the A of the present
Okay.
planted the sacred sakura
1
in
second.
the realm of consciousness, and it took root in the Inazuma of the past.
Let's rewatch that again. Genshin Impact, Raiden Shogun, Story Quest, Act 2, cutscenes. This is all of them. Oh, this one. Yes, 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 okay. Okay, let me get this pulled up really quick. Let me get a Chrome tab. In front of the game capture. I want it to be this one. Okay. Okay, here we are. Here we are. We ready? We're gonna just watch this again. And if it fucking buffers, I'm gonna scream.
The light
Ether's
turned
here now
into
instead
a
of Lumine, I
seed?
guess.
The
Just deal
miracle
with
tree
it.
that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world
bit
and
loud.
yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh? Is it really? Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future, nor can I walk this journey with you. Do you know, A? I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh? Goodbye, Makoto.
Ooh, don't Don't look at my recommendations by... Oh, there's my fucking captions. Now I can cry in peace without the buffer. Yeah! Oh, that was good, that was good, that was good. I wanna fucking punch a wall or stab something, but... Tree was there from the Oh, I just now got that! I didn't quite get that! Oh my god! Oh my god, that's actually gonna be what gets me to cry! Oh my god. Literally known A's existence for 90 minutes now and I'm invested. Yeah! Yeah, she does that. She does that. Yeah, Makoto could do timey-wimey stuff.
No matter
She's
what
Time
you make
Lord.
of it, it's quite incredible.
All of this
We all
is
cried in
thanks
the
to
Twitch
Makoto's
chat
power.
tonight.
Her understanding of eternity is much more profound than mine.
Yeah, she can fucking time travel.
Eternity is a concept intimately connected with time. When you begin to touch on eternity, the concept of time becomes murky.
I saw wonderful things inside that place. Time was moving forward and backward at the same time.
A place where time is meaningless and cannot be understood with ordinary logic. Huh, so that was the turbulence I was sensing.
Makoto's just like, if you're well adjusted, you transcend time and space. It's easy.
Perhaps that is the reason why you were able to return precisely to this point in time without any problems. And yet, that sense of disorderliness has now completely disappeared.
I don't fully understand yet. But my intuition tells me that the reason for everything, it's that seed.
Well, I'm not convinced that it was Makoto's power alone.
Great game. Great game, Mihoyo. You're doing great. I know what you mean. Perhaps a higher power, subtitled Istaroth, no idea what the fuck that means, really was involved in all of this, but whatever the explanation, her solution is what saved us all.
Without the sacred Sakura, Inazuma would likely have been completely swallowed up centuries ago by that disaster and the filth.
I know you've always perceived there was something special about the sacred Sakura, but to me, it has always been there. You've tried in the past to prove to me that there's a connection between the sacred Sakura and Makoto's consciousness, but unfortunately, you never did persuade me, did you?
No, but I understand why now. It was because the sacred Sakura hadn't even been planted then.
But don't you think that tree looked a lot different than how it does now?
The sacred Sakura is within my purview at the shrine, so obviously I get to prune it exactly how I like
She
it.
made it look like herself! Miko! Miko! This is a sacred tree.
Ugh. Now we see who's pulling the strings.
I'm joking. That tree has been through a lot since it first sprouted. We have the loving care of Kitsune over the ages to thank for how it appears today.
So some other kitsune made it look like themselves, is what
And
you're
obviously
saying.
I played my part too.
And you also helped.
It's fair to say that very little time passed between the moment you came out of
Oh,
that
that's
realm
funny.
and the moment you re-entered it. But in that same time, centuries of battling took place on the inside, did it not?
Battling. We put that in quotes because when I got back after several centuries, they had not moved.
Traveler, if I'm guessing correctly, you were repeating your wishes to yourself in your mind, weren't you?
It's like when you leave your house for a bit and your cat's asleep on the couch, and you come back and your cat is still asleep on the couch and hasn't moved an inch. That's what was going on in there. Yes, I was.
At that time, I could sense A's whereabouts, but I also sensed anomalies in the flow of time within that space. Suffice to say, time added a whole new dimension to our search. Simply establishing a location was not sufficient. Fortunately, your will was strong enough that the turbulence carried you to the moment in time most likely to be the intersection of all that you were wishing for. The flow of turbulence may well have been influenced by Makoto, but it took everyone's efforts combined to ultimately help A. So this time, It looks like thanks are due to you.
Can confirm all 6 of my best friend's cats do that. Yeah.
Does that mean it wasn't by chance that we ended up at the final duel? We were always meant to be there to witness what was going to happen?
Perhaps this is what the Shogun meant by an inevitability of fate.
I thought that the flow of time was the same on the inside and the outside. So it was a great shock to me when the traveler reappeared. My first thought was, has a great disaster befallen Inazuma? But it turned out you had come to rescue me. You came for my sake, to help me reach the best possible outcome. You too have my thanks. You have done much for me, and I will never forget it.
How are you feeling now?
My body has fully recovered, and the Shogun's will no longer fights against me.
Always thrilled to hear you're in good health.
Your
But
body.
I was really asking about your emotions. Have you managed to calm down? After all, you saw Makoto in there, didn't you?
I only heard her voice. I wouldn't say I saw her. I'll be fine. It brought a few things back, of course, but I've made my decision to move forward. I have to say, this has reminded me once again just how brilliant Makoto was. She predicted all the ways in which Inazuma's future could unfold, all the way back then. She even factored my immaturity into her plan. It's all thanks to her that Inazuma lived to see this day.
Makoto is brilliant, but you made a crucial contribution too.
I just planted a seed.
Your will and hers were both indispensable.
Yeah, it was thanks to everything you did that you got to see her again. That's amazing!
Final act might be a simple one, but getting there was the result of countless efforts coming together. Just because the cause and effect ended up a bit back to front, doesn't mean you should undervalue the part you played.
Thank you.
Today, at long last, you and Inazuma finally emerge from the shadows cast by the events of centuries past. Makoto and you are Inazuma's
Oh, that's such a
past
pretty
and
shot!
future,
Oh,
and both are indispensable.
the clouds, the pink and purple clouds in the sky.
It's rare to hear such comforting words from you. I graciously accept them.
Oh, come on. You only think it's rare because you never used to listen to a word I say.
Makoto said the exact same thing!
Wow, Paimon!
Great minds think alike, hmm? I wonder, does that qualify me to maybe take the
That
position of
face.
Shogun for a couple of days?
I mean, she was gonna give it to you.
Actually, no. Forget that. Far more trouble than it's worth.
We will have to end the frivolities there. There is much work
That's
to
a
be done.
fancy way of saying shut up.
The Shogun and I will closely review the Inazuma of today to find out where things currently stand.
Paimon has no
Then
filter,
We
yeah.
will give careful consideration to the future. After that, I will abolish the Sakoku decree.
Didn't she already abolish it? Or was it just the Vision Hunt one? I thought the Sakoku decree is also abolished.
Really? That's huge news!
I am no longer pursuing an eternity defined by stasis. In which case, there is no further need to keep the nation under lock and key.
Is Aid no longer the Shogun? No, she is, but the Shogun is like kind of like the code word or nickname they give to the clone. So she has the title of Raiden Shogun, but when she says Raiden Shogun, or somebody who's in the know says Raiden Shogun, they're usually talking about the clone, just because the clone has no name.
I don't doubt that many challenges lie ahead.
They should probably
for
give her a name.
Inazuma.
But out of those challenges will be born new opportunities.
I'm looking forward to it.
Woo! We did it! It only took like 10 restarts of my stream. And many hours. Dream Sakura. Let's talk to him. Why is there
Many
fade in?
challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them.
Why is there like a blur filter? I feel like there's a blur filter on the screen. And I don't know why. Oh yeah, at the end of every story quest. Or at least actually, At the end of big quests, it gives you like a whole fucking list of questions. I kind of want to go through all of these, but also I'm afraid my stream is going to buffer. Thank you for the bits, buddy! You did it! I did it! I did it! Yeah, I'm kind of scared about my stream buffering, so I don't really want to do all these questions on stream. I might just do that in my own time after I end, if that's okay with y'all. But really quickly, do we have enough? No! We don't have enough for another poll. That's fine. We got Venti. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. I'm just gonna end it here before anything goes wrong again. I'm sorry I can't do all the lore stuff at the end. And I'm sorry we didn't get to do, Ayato's quest at all. Just Twitch and OBS are just being absolutely fucking ridiculous right now tonight, so I really need to update OBS and see if that fixes it. I will probably do, unless I need to check my stream schedule, but I'll probably do Ayato's story on Monday, just because I promised I was going to do it, so I feel bad if I didn't. The story mode was really good, now I need this game even more in my life. Yeah! Yeah, you do. You really need to play it. It's so good. The storytelling is so good. Yes, raid! Who did you- I see my bitrate going bad, so please hurry up and tell me who you wanted to raid. So we can get the fuck out of the stream. This cursed ass stream. Thank you for streaming. Thank you for showing up. It made me really happy. It's always really nice. You want to raid? You want me to raid you? Are you streaming some art? We can absolutely do that. I just assume it's art. Because, I mean, you don't have a capture card and you don't really play PC games, so... But yes, we can raid. We can raid, Kit. That means you have to actually get your stream up. It's more Genshin. It's really laggy. I think my canvas is too big for processor. Oh no! Are you already live? Oh yeah, you are. You are. Okay. I will go ahead and set that up. Raid Keto Juice. I'm gonna go ahead and send it because my bitrate's tanking again. Alright, yeah. Thank you for coming. I really do appreciate it. I will be back next week. Like I said, I will probably do Ayato's story quest on the first day of streaming. We'll also do more Okami and stuff like that. Yeah. Thank you for coming out. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night, whatever it is in your part of the world. I will see you later. Bye-bye! Oyasubari!